Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. So, Porsche 906 Carrera. That's a really cool car. It's Carrera 6, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is a new car. Well, new in asterisks because, I mean, it sort of came out like almost a week ago and I just haven't gotten a chance to pretty much play with this thing yet. So, I just got it yesterday, so I was like, you know what, let's just make a video on this thing, we'll see what it's like. It reminds me of a very specific car, and I'll show you guys and I'll tell you guys about it in a second, but I mean, it's not a very slow car, stock. Hopefully we can do a lot more things to it. I honestly have no idea if we can go ahead and modify this thing and make it super fast or whatever. But, it's not a slow car. But, like I said, I want this to be faster. I want this to do something very specific, which is what I'm going to try to do in today's video, if the game will let me. So, if I can actually manage to go ahead and make this thing as fast as I think I can, hopefully this car can do what I want it to do. It's just weird be talking like that. I'm gonna just try to get this thing to see if I can pretty much get it to do danger sign jumps. That's pretty much it. That's what the whole purpose of this whole video is gonna be about. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this thing to jump far. That's pretty much it, because it reminds me a lot of the Shelby Cobra. Now, the only problem with the Shelby Cobra, or not problem, because it's not a problem, it's definitely a good thing. The thing with the Shelby Cobra is that it is also pretty sure one of, if not the fastest accelerating car in the game. So, I wonder if this thing can do something similar. It's a very lightweight car, but like I said, the power is not really there for it, so hopefully we can get it to have a little bit more power. Let's go to the festival and we'll check this out, see what we can actually do to it, because like I said, I haven't actually taken a look, so I have no idea if we can do anything crazy to this car. So right now, stock, show you guys real quick, this thing has 210 horsepower. So again, not a very fast car, but it only weighs 617 kilos, which is nothing. It's about as much as I weigh. But I'm gonna go ahead and engine swap this thing. Okay, we have an engine swap. Yes. Okay, it's not the best V12 that we can get. It's not the one that we can get the most amount of power out of, but it's the racing V12, and it should be quite good to slap on. 891 horsepower. I am gonna. That doesn't actually give it a lot more weight. I was gonna have a look and see how much more weight this actually give it. So it's not that much more. 661 we're at the moment with all-wheel drive, which is very good. Anything aero, okay, we have a little bit. I'm not gonna actually do it, because if I do add aero to this thing, it'll obviously stop it from flying as far. However, right, I could do it and then change the downforce so it's all to the like top speed wise and all that sort of stuff. Handling obviously will increase. Don't really need the handling to increase. I need the acceleration to increase. Top speed wise as well, I don't really need that to increase that much. I'm gonna add this just because maybe I can get it to shift in midair, change, you know, change positioning, change direction, whatever. We are gonna go with some. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go with some race tires. I don't see a reason why we should go with anything else. It's already a 994 if I do this. Yeah, we'll go with race tires. We'll keep it on the actual road whenever we're doing this. I mean, I know snow tires may help now that we're in winter, but I know overall in the future they're not going to help too much. So let's have a look. The wheels that we have on now are pretty much the lightest that we can get. So I might keep it as the classic steel wheels. Might is a word I'm going to use here, because I don't really want to... See, it's a very nice looking classic car, so I don't really want to change to some wheels that will end up looking terrible on this thing. Like these aftermarket wheels, I mean, are aftermarket wheels. They're not gonna look the best. I think these ones, yeah, these are all just really heavy. None of these are gonna end up matching what this car can actually look like. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the standard steel wheels on it. I feel they look actually kind of good. I'm gonna go ahead, whiten the track width for the front and the rear. We're already at 998. This may actually be a very good car overall once we're finished with it. So transmission, of course, the most important thing, because I don't think that this engine will be doing too well. If I... Did that bring my handling? That brought my braking up so much just by changing those ancient brakes. If I change to this... Okay, so I don't have... The stock springs and dampers. They're not adjustable, so if I... Okay, cool. So apparently those are. Okay, made this even lighter. We're gonna make it even lighter now. By upgrading everything. I mean, the stats just look pretty ridiculous on this car already, so I don't really know. Well, that's just stupid. That's just really fast. This adds more weight, but it also gives you more power, which I may do. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1,191 horsepower, but this thing weighs 647 kilos. That is still super, super lightweight. This is going to be very interesting. Let's just put it that way. It's gonna be very interesting because, right? A lot of the cars are usually very interesting to me, if you guys haven't noticed from my videos. 269 miles per hour. So top speed wise, this may not be the best thing in the world. I'm gonna lower this. I'm gonna lower this quite a bit. 269 miles per hour, 269.4. Right now suspension is very, very soft. I'm gonna go ahead and change my downforce so it's all set to top speed. That should bring my top speed up by, let's say like 5 maybe. Wow, only that. Okay, fair enough. As for our diff, I'll leave everything else the way it is. I should really stiffen up a bunch of things, because I don't really want like the rally suspension to have, to be literally a rally suspension setup. I don't want it to be that soft, so I'm gonna stiffen it quite a bit, especially the front end. I feel, actually, we'll see how it handles ramps. I'll see how it handles the jumps and stuff like that. Wait, why am I doing this? I thought I was on dampers for a second. We'll see how it handles pretty much any sort of bump, and then after, I will adjust everything. See if I need to like stiffen up the front end just so I can get it to lift up whenever I hit off ramps and all that sort of stuff. But overall, for right now, we'll leave it like that. Let's just see how fast this thing actually is at accelerating. I can't even speak. It's quite good. It's quite good. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it on the highway actually because I want to see. I really, really want to see how fast this thing accelerates to its top speed, which is what, 271 by the looks of things. That's what it said. And then I want to take it off the highway and actually have a look and see what some of the jumps are like with this car. Okay, acceleration wise, just wow. It's got a ton of grip. Oh my god. It's just sort of stuck there at around 272, 273 miles per hour, which is fine, right? It got to its top speed so quick. This is really, really fast accelerating car. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very quick. It floats really well. It floats really, really well. I'm going to Porsche Island because there's some better events there. There's some better things there that we can actually do. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's definitely not the distance that I was gonna go for, but Jesus. I did not expect it to just point itself upwards like that. That's kind of funny. Anyway. Wow, it just points up. I'm kind of impressed, not gonna lie. Okay, it's just not doing the whole landing thing properly. Yeah, it's not up there yet. I mean, right now I'm trying to beat a 599XX Evo, pretty much, because that's the car that I've gotten the most distance with on this jump. I love how I'm aiming for the rocks again. What am I doing? Sick. Landed it. Nice. Sort of. Not so much. Okay, cool. So it's okay overall. I just wanted to test it out to see what it's like on a normal piece of road. Now, with this car not being the best at jumps, what about acceleration? Like I said, it feels like it's a very, very fast accelerating car. So one of the events here that I've had before, what I've done is right on where the festival is, or where this drag strip is. And I'm pretty sure, what was the speed that I got with the cars here? So 241 miles per hour, and that's with the Shelby Monaco, and that is fairly high up by the looks of things. I'm at the top of my friends and club. I'm 906th in the world, which is kind of ridiculous. How many people have actually done this? 4.8 million people. 4.8 million people, and there's a lot of cheated scores, as you can see. There's a lot of Peel P50s at the very top of the leaderboards. Obviously, the Peel P50 cannot do those types of speeds, but I want to see how close I can actually get to the Shelby Monaco with this car. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try a good few attempts, and then just try to see if I can get anywhere near the Monaco. I hate winter, man. I absolutely hate it. It's just such a bad time to test out cars on. That's why I don't like playing this game in winter. Like, I never did. It's fun, like, at the very beginning, You know, when you just experience the whole map in winter and then that's it. Like, then you're just over it. Because you can't test out cars. I can't do anything with this thing. I can't do anything more than what I'm doing right now. And it's just struggling. I'm doing like 221 miles per hour, which is way off the Monaco. But I still feel like I could do a little bit better. Just if it wasn't winter and I wasn't sliding around so much. Oh man, that sucks. I really, really wanted to test this thing out properly. But I guess I'll have to wait until spring at the very least. But yeah, it's not a terrible car at all. It really isn't. See, there's like so much slip. I'm just trying to turn into the right. I'm not even going that fast. Minimal steering. 222.22. 224. Like, I'm not even for you most of the time, and it still just slides. It still just slips quite a bit. So, again, like I said, it's an alright car. I have seen that nobody's actually been using this to get any specific scores with it, so I don't think at the moment it is a very useful car, especially in the winter. You know what I'll do, actually? Just for the sake of it, I'm going to change over to the Cobra. I'll change over to the Monaco. And, so the only problem is now... Okay, I'll do this with no snow tires. I want to see what sort of acceleration this thing has with no snow tires on it. Like, right now... This has a lot more power as well. It is softer, too. I don't remember what I ended up using this car for recently. Why the suspension is the way it is. Or whose tune I ended up using. Let's just have a look. What this guy could actually do. No snow tires. I can't even turn. My front wheels are off the ground. I can't even turn. Oh my god. Okay, okay. There you go. There's a nail in the coffin. It's just not as good. It's just not as good. I hoped it would have been just as good, but it just isn't. Well, either way, at least we tested it out. At least we got to see what this thing is actually like. Acceleration wise, it's not as good as the Monaco. Jumping wise, it's also not as good as the Monaco. It's a decent car, it's an okay car, but it's just not up there. Not yet. Not just yet. And I've proven it. With the Monaco absolutely smashing this thing. With the very first attempt. No snow tires either. I think this thing with more power. I think if this car had the V12, or like the other V12 pretty much, the Lamborghini V12 that you can get it to 1,500 horsepower, I feel like it could have been a decent contender, but right now, I don't think so. Not with this engine anyway, and not with this amount of power. Maybe it's just the car itself. Maybe it's just the handling of the car. Maybe that's why it's struggling. Either way, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, testing out new cars or doing whatever, let me know down in the comments below. And also, subscribe, like the video, share it, do whatever you guys want. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for this 906. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.